Your relationship with Lauren as Macari in the film, for me, is the high point of it.
Oh, nice, man.
How much of that did you get to work on beforehand? Because it does seem like you've known each other thousands of years.
It was all kind of like improv. Like, you know, Chloe sees something, she allows it to happen, and she wants to explore it a bit more. So she kind of let that go on, and there's other things in the film as well that, you know, if she sees something, she lets it go on. That's a credit to her again, how brilliant of a filmmaker she is. But yeah, it wasn't rehearsed at all.
You famously tweeted Stan Lee saying, "Please make me a superhero." Did you ever get to meet Stan Lee? Well,
I didn't, no. But he was obviously listening, eh? I mean, I would have loved him to show up in this, you know, like the way he does a small cameo and everything. Would have been brilliant. I think he would have been alongside Droog as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a character that would speak to him.
Yeah.
You have your magic notebook. That was one of the things you put in that. Is there anything in it now you can share with me so I can look back and say, well, Barry got that Oscar because he said it to me?
Mark McDonald was in that list as well, and I got to work with him, just rapped with him actually. Just putting energies and manifesting it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big believer in, you know, energies and attracting and stuff like that.
Marvel have a series at the moment, What If? I know a couple of years ago you were training for the Celtic Cup. Unfortunately, you didn't get
I
to
know.
do that. Another universe, you're not an actor. What if you were, you know, a UFC or boxing champion? Is that something that you would have went down?
Yeah, definitely. I love a bit of boxing. Getting to meet Kelly Harrington last night. I mean, I know Kelly very, very well already. She's from the area, so yeah, boxing is definitely something I would have loved to do. A great young boxer, Pierce O'Leary as well. He's from the area. He's brilliant. So yeah, the chance was there to you know, get in and move around with them lads. Kelly's always asked me to do I want to spar? I'm like, no, I don't want to spar.
How do you think that would go for you?
Yeah.
You're talking there about working with Martin McDonagh, you're working with Colin Farrell as well. What is it about those, like Martin McDonagh, like your roles tend to be, not to pigeonhole you, but you know, you're kind of the strong silent type, where Martin McDonagh is very verbose in his writing, obviously come from a theatre background. How did you find working
A lot of lines, yeah. Written like a play, and you know, I love a challenge, so, and you want to kind of, you know, be speaking McDonagh's language anyways. It's beautiful. So there was days on set where I'd have like monologues, and which was great though, you know, and credit to his writing, like it just flows and it moves naturally and sweetly.
We have a section on the show called Extravision, with the idea being you go to an Extravision store back then.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember them, and pick 3 films.
Oh.
If you had to pick 3 for your Extravision night out, what would it be?
What would it be, yeah? Cool Hand Luke, Basketball Diaries, and I'm not sure what the third one would be. Maybe I'll leave it open.
Basketball Diaries is a great show.
It's a great show, huh?
Still, for me, I think that's DiCaprio's best
Oh,
one.
he's unreal in it. Unreal.
I got to speak to a couple of your cast members, Selma Hayek and Camille and Jani, and just the way they lit up when they spoke about you, Selma in particular, just like, Barry, oh, legend,
Really,
legend.
yeah?
She's like, oh, we bonded, and she goes, I thought legend was my nickname for it, and it didn't. He started saying it to other people and felt a little heartbroken.
That's what she said, huh? Oh, God, Sam, let me take some. Legend, what's it? She is a legend, though, Salma. We did get quite close, and yeah, she's just, you know, again, she very warm and opening, and you know, and coming in the last one on set the last one on to be cast. It was nice to have a cast like that welcome me so much, you know, because they'd all kind of known each other and meet the Comic-Con together and stuff like that. So it was lovely to be accepted like that.
Another one of your castmates, Angelina Jolie, has put you forward for a role that I think you would be perfect for as well.
Saying what?
James Bond.
She has?
Yeah, she said, she was asked her who to replace Daniel Craig.
No way.
Your name came up.
She
It's
said that?
a name I've been saying for a while as well, so I've got an A-lister backing me up on this side. Is that something you would...
Angelina Jolie's put me forward for Bond. Well, that's me, lad. Honest to God. Jesus. Never thought I'd speak that sentence in my life.
You up the flats.
I mean, I looked quite good on the carpet, didn't I?
Yeah.
Next door.
Definitely with the touch.
I could do Bond. I could could definitely do James Bond. Maybe I'll send them carpet photos to James Bond people.
You don't
I
have
don't know what whatever that means, you know. Maybe my agent, he should send them all, not me.
Well, you just worked with Carrie Fukuhara on.
Yeah.
Fast as a
Kerry's
Virgin.
brilliant. Love Kerry.
Couldn't put in a word in there with him now.
Actually, there's the connection now. I never even thought of that. No, believe me, I've thought of that one.
That's in the notebook.
Kerry's such a legend, eh? But yeah, doing Masters of the Air with him, such a bro.
Finally, another role that, and I think again because you would be perfect for, because I think you look very like him, is Billy the Kid.
That's a movie that I've put together for years now. Ed Guiney is going to produce it, and Bart Layton's going to direct it. And Film 4 are behind it as of now. So yeah, it's coming together quite nicely. We're on the fourth draft. It has a whole different take on Billy the Kid. You know, it humanises him basically to, you know, and getting away from that legend and that stuff of him, but kind of, you know, really centres him and shows you, like, you know, he was constantly trying to prove and just wanted a quiet life. Yeah.
So kind of like an assassination of Jesse James type of.
Yeah, that's it,
As
yeah.
opposed to Young Gun.
What he was like behind closed doors almost, like, you know, before he stepped out and had to put the shoes on.
Yeah. The William Bonney before the bit.
Yeah.
Sounds really interesting. I'm getting the wrap-up signal there, Barry. It's been an
no way.
absolute pleasure to speak to you. Thank you so much,
Cheers,
man. It's an
man.
honour to meet you.
Legend.
Thanks so much, man. Best of luck.
Legend.